Is energy healing simply a placebo effect, or could it actually be the ultimate solution to all of our physical and emotional ailments? This debate has sparked passionate discussion for centuries. Some people dismiss it as pseudoscience, while others swear by its power to heal. Today, we're diving into this topic, exploring the rich history and cultural roots of energy healing to uncover whether it's a miracle or just wishful thinking. Energy healing, though often met with skepticism today, is far from a new concept. Its roots run deep, intertwined with the very fabric of human history. Long before modern medicine took shape, ancient civilizations across the globe recognized the presence of a subtle yet powerful life force energy. This force was seen as the essence of all life, something that not only existed in humans, but in all living beings. It was called by many names: K by the ancient Egyptians, prana by the Vedic seers of India, and Ki by the Chinese. But the idea was the same. This energy sustains and connects all life. Ancient Egypt, the magic of Hika. In ancient Egypt, more than 10,000 years ago, the people developed a highly sophisticated system of energy healing based on the concept of Hika, which translates to magic or power. They believed that gods and goddesses themselves could heal using this sacred energy. Priests and priestesses who understood how to tap into this force were revered and had the power to perform miraculous acts of healing and transformation. One of the techniques they used was the laying on of hands, where they would channel K energy into a person's body to heal them. The Egyptians also used sacred geometry, crystals, and herbs, all of which were believed to have their own unique energies that could help balance and restore the natural flow of energy in the body. The Vedic tradition, prana, and the Nadi system. On the other side of the world, in ancient India, the Vedic seers were exploring similar concepts through the practice of prana. In the Vedic tradition, prana is seen as the vital life force that flows through all things. According to the Vedas, a collection of sacred texts dating back over 5,000 years, the human body contains a vast network of energy channels called nadis, minus 72,000 to be exact, that carry the flow of prana throughout the body. The Vedic seers developed practices such as yoga, meditation, pranayama, breathing exercises, and Ayurvedic medicine to help balance and harmonize the flow of this energy. By maintaining the smooth flow of prana, they believed it was possible to promote physical health, mental clarity, and spiritual well-being. One of the most remarkable practices in this tradition is pranic healing. This technique involves using the hands to direct and manipulate the flow of prana. Pranic healers believe that by removing blockages in the energy field, cleansing the aura, and increasing the flow of prana, they can stimulate the body's natural healing abilities. This can help with everything from chronic pain and inflammation to emotional trauma and spiritual blockages. Tantra and energy healing, the spiritual path of Tantra, often misunderstood in the West, also contains a wealth of knowledge when it comes to energy healing. Tantra, which means to weave or to expand, is a practice that seeks to harness the body's subtle energies for spiritual awakening and transformation. Tantric healers use a variety of techniques, including visualization, chanting, and activating specific energy centers or chakras in the body. The goal is to clear blockages, balance the flow of energy, and promote deep states of meditation and self-realization. By working with the body's subtle energy, Tantra encourages healing on the deepest levels, unlocking a person's potential for spiritual growth and inner peace. Across these ancient traditions, there is a common theme: the recognition of the body as a sacred vessel, full of divine energy that has the potential to heal, transform, and awaken. Whether through hands-on healing, the practice of yoga, or working with sacred plants and minerals, tapping into this energy is seen as a way to access a deep well of healing potential that lies within each of us. Energy healing and the life of Jesus. While energy healing has been practiced for thousands of years in the East, it's also deeply embedded in the spiritual traditions of the West. One of the most well-known figures associated with miraculous healing is Jesus. The New Testament is filled with stories of Jesus healing the sick, restoring sight to the blind, hearing to the deaf, curing lepers, and even raising the dead. These acts of healing have been interpreted by many as divine miracles, but there's another layer to consider. Could Jesus' healing powers have been connected to the same energy healing traditions practiced in the East? Some scholars suggest that Jesus may have spent his lost years, the period between his childhood and the start of his ministry, in Egypt and India, studying with spiritual masters. According to the Gospel of the Holy 12, a controversial text that claims to contain the original teachings of Jesus. Jesus was initiated into the mystery schools of Egypt. These schools were deeply rooted in ancient energy healing practices, including the use of sacred geometry, crystals, and the laying on of hands. In this text, it suggested that Jesus was taught to harness the life force energy to heal the sick, cast out demons, and even raise the dead. This connection between the energy healing traditions of Egypt and the teachings of Jesus offers a fascinating lens through which we can view the power of energy healing in the Western spiritual tradition. Modern-day energy healing. Though energy healing has its roots in ancient traditions, it is still practiced today by many people around the world. Modern-day energy healers use a wide range of techniques including Reiki, chakra balancing, acupuncture, and more. These practices are grounded in the same belief that life force energy flows through all living things and can be harnessed to promote healing and restore balance. Energy healing has become more popular in recent years as more people seek natural, holistic approaches to health and wellness. While some still dismiss it as pseudoscience, an increasing number of people are reporting positive results from energy healing practices. From relieving chronic pain and anxiety to improving overall well-being, energy healing offers a powerful alternative to traditional medical treatments. Energy healing is a fascinating and complex practice that has been used for centuries across cultures and traditions. From ancient Egypt and India to the teachings of Jesus, the concept of harnessing life force energy to heal and transform has deep roots in human history. While skeptics may continue to dismiss it as pseudoscience, many people have experienced profound healing through energy healing practices. Whether you believe in its mystical power or view it as a placebo, one thing is clear. Energy healing offers a unique approach to health and wellness that resonates with many individuals seeking a more holistic, natural way of living. As research into energy healing continues to grow, it's possible that we'll uncover more scientific evidence supporting its effectiveness. Ultimately, the question remains, is energy healing a mere placebo, or is it a powerful tool that can unlock the body's ability to heal itself? Maybe, like many aspects of life, the answer lies somewhere in between. One thing we can say for sure is that energy healing, with its deep spiritual roots and wide range of practices, is a fascinating subject that continues to intrigue and inspire people worldwide. Jesus' education didn't just end with his teachings in the Bible. The Gospel of the Holy 12 suggests that he traveled to India and Tibet, where he learned more about the subtle energy systems of the body, the mind's power, and how to influence healing. It's said that during his time there, he studied with some of the greatest yogis and sages of the East, where he mastered practices like meditation, pranayama, breathing exercises, and the activation of chakras, energy centers within the body. These teachings had a profound effect on how Jesus approached healing. Like the pranic healers of India, he would use his hands to transmit healing energy to others, helping people feel better physically and spiritually. But his focus wasn't just on physical healing. Jesus taught that true healing required transformation of the mind and spirit as well. He knew that to truly heal, one must cultivate love, compassion, and forgiveness. These qualities, he believed, could not only heal the individual but could heal the world around them. His message of love and unity mirrors the teachings of the Vedic seers and the Tantric masters of India, who also emphasized the interconnectedness of all things. As we reflect on the life and teachings of Jesus, it's easy to see him in a new light. Not just as a spiritual leader, but as a master healer. He deeply understood the connection between the body, mind, and spirit. His example reminds us that true healing doesn't come from external remedies or quick fixes. Instead, it comes from cultivating inner peace, love, and unity with the divine. If you're interested in exploring this topic further and learning more about these practices, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. This shows that you're serious about discovering wisdom, love, and truth. For centuries, energy healing was dismissed by the Western scientific community as nothing more than superstition or quackery. But lately, a growing body of research has started to shine a light on the possible mechanisms behind these ancient healing techniques. The results have been fascinating. One of the most intriguing areas of study is the placebo effect. This phenomenon happens when a person believes a treatment will work, and that belief alone helps improve their condition, even if the treatment itself has no active ingredients. It's been shown in many studies, from helping with pain relief to treating depression, that the mind plays a huge role in the healing process. But does this mean that energy healing is simply a placebo effect, or is there more going on? Recent studies suggest there might be more to energy healing than just belief. For example, a study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine showed that Reiki, a Japanese form of energy healing, helped reduce pain and anxiety in cancer patients. Remarkably, this was true even when the Reiki treatments were compared to a placebo group. This shows that something more than belief might be at play. Other studies have looked into how electromagnetic fields affect our bodies. It's well known that our bodies produce measurable electromagnetic fields, and these fields can be influenced by our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Some researchers think that energy healers might be able to tap into these fields using their own energy to influence the energy field of their patients. One of the most exciting areas of research is the study of biophotons, which are tiny packets of light emitted by all living cells. Biophotons play a key role in how cells communicate with each other, and they may also be important in regulating our bodily functions. Some scientists believe that biophotons are the basis for what's called the biofield, which is the subtle energy field that surrounds and interacts with the physical body. Studies have shown that biophoton emissions can be influenced by various factors, such as stress, illness, and even the presence of an energy healer. In one experiment, researchers found that when people were in the presence of a Qigong master, the biophoton emissions from their bodies increased. This suggests that the healer was able to influence the group's energy field, which is an exciting potential breakthrough in understanding energy healing. But perhaps the most fascinating research when it comes to energy healing is happening in the field of quantum physics. At the subatomic level, the boundaries between objects start to break down. Everything becomes interconnected in a vast web of energy. Some researchers believe that energy healers may be able to tap into this quantum field, using their focus and intention to influence the health and well-being of their patients. The idea is that everything is interconnected, and with the right focus, healers might be able to access and manipulate the energy flow within the body. However, it's important to remember that this is all still in the early stages of research. More studies are needed to fully understand the mechanisms behind energy healing and how it works. With so many different techniques and approaches to energy healing, it's essential to separate what's proven from what's not. But with the growing body of research, there's no denying that energy healing is something worth exploring. The question remains, is energy healing just a placebo, or is there something deeper going on? It's hard to say for certain, but what we do know is that energy healing has been practiced for thousands of years, and more people are experiencing its benefits every day. Whether it's through Reiki, acupuncture, or other methods, energy healing offers a different approach to wellness, one that emphasizes the mind-body connection and the power of the body's own energy systems to heal. It's a path that requires an open mind and a willingness to explore new possibilities. For those who are willing to dive into these ancient practices, the potential benefits can be life-changing. Whether you're seeking relief from physical pain, emotional trauma, or simply looking to enhance your overall well-being, energy healing offers a unique and powerful tool to support your healing journey. So, if you're intrigued by what you've learned today, continue your research. Dive deeper into the ancient healing traditions that have been practiced for thousands of years. Explore how energy flows through the body and how you can harness it to heal yourself and others. The more you learn, the more you'll realize that the mind, body, and spirit are far more interconnected than we ever imagined. Remember, energy healing isn't just about what happens in a session. It's about understanding and embracing the energy that flows through us all. It's about learning how to work with that energy, how to direct it, and how to let it flow freely for healing. As science continues to unlock the mysteries of energy and consciousness, who knows what incredible possibilities await us in the future. If you're passionate about exploring this further, continue to engage, learn, and open yourself to the vast world of energy healing. Whether you're skeptical or a firm believer, there's no harm in diving into this fascinating field and seeing what it can offer you. Trust the journey, trust the process, and trust that there's always something new to discover. Energy healing has always been a topic that sparks debate. Some people believe in it strongly, while others dismiss it as nothing more than a placebo. The fascinating part of this conversation is that in recent years, science is starting to catch up with what ancient wisdom has been teaching for thousands of years. This growing body of research is beginning to show how energy healing might not just be a simple act of belief, but something deeply rooted in the science of the body and mind. So, what exactly is energy healing? And how does it work in the context of both ancient teachings and modern science? To understand this, we need to take a journey back in time to explore how different cultures have looked at energy healing. This isn't just a recent trend. Ancient civilizations have been practicing energy healing for thousands of years, using methods that are still followed today. The history of energy healing is rich, and its roots go back long before modern medicine. In ancient Egypt, for example, the people understood the power of energy. The ancient Egyptians referred to this energy as Ka, a life force that connected all living things. They believed that energy could flow through the body and heal it, much like the concept of Kui in China or Prana in India. The Egyptians had a system of healing based on this energy, and their priests and healers were trained to tap into Ka to heal others. In the East, the Vedic seers of India developed similar understandings. In the Vedic texts, the concept of prana was central. This vital energy flows through the body in channels called nadis. The ancient texts say that if prana flows freely, the body and mind are in balance and health. But if the energy becomes blocked, it can lead to illness or imbalance. To unblock this energy, ancient healers used practices such as meditation, breathing exercises, pranayama, and yoga. They believed these practices could help balance the flow of prana and bring about healing, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually as well. These ancient practices weren't just about healing the body. They were about achieving harmony between the body, mind, and spirit. They recognized the interconnection of all things. The body is a vessel that connects us to the universe. This idea wasn't just central to Indian philosophy, but was also a major part of the teachings of Jesus Christ. According to many scholars, Jesus spent years learning in Egypt and India, where he would have encountered similar teachings on the power of energy healing. In the Gospels, we see Jesus performing miraculous healings. He heals the sick, gives sight to the blind, and even raises the dead. But what if these miracles weren't just divine acts, but also rooted in the use of energy, the same Ka or prana that the ancient healers understood? Jesus' ability to heal is often described as miraculous, but some people believe his teachings were influenced by Eastern philosophies and energy healing traditions. He used his hands to heal, much like the healers of India, and he often spoke about the importance of faith in healing. He taught that the kingdom of heaven is within us, that we have the power to heal ourselves by tapping into the divine energy that flows through everything. This idea of energy healing isn't just a concept for ancient times. Even today, energy healing practices are used around the world. Reiki, for example, is a Japanese technique where healers use their hands to channel energy into a person's body to promote healing. In recent years, science has begun to take a closer look at energy healing, exploring how and why it might work. One of the most interesting aspects of this research is the placebo effect. The placebo effect happens when people experience real improvements in their health after receiving a treatment that has no active ingredients, like a sugar pill. What's interesting is that the placebo effect shows us just how powerful the mind can be in influencing the body. If someone believes that a treatment will work, their body might actually respond as if it is healing, even if the treatment itself does nothing. This suggests that our beliefs and expectations can have a significant impact on our physical health. But could the placebo effect fully explain energy healing? Some recent studies suggest there's more to it than just belief. For example, a study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that Reiki significantly reduced pain and anxiety in cancer patients. This effect was noted even in a placebo group, which suggests that the energy healing aspect could be contributing to the healing process. Other studies have explored the role of electromagnetic fields in the body. We know that the human body emits electromagnetic fields, and these fields can be influenced by our thoughts, emotions, and even our intentions. Some scientists believe that energy healers are able to tap into these electromagnetic fields and use their own energy to help bring the body back into balance. Perhaps the most fascinating area of research into energy healing comes from quantum physics. At the quantum level, the boundaries between objects start to disappear and everything becomes interconnected. Some researchers believe that energy healers can tap into this quantum field, using their focus and intentions to influence the energy of their patients. While this research is still in its early stages, it opens up an exciting new way of looking at energy healing, suggesting that it might be grounded in the laws of physics, not just in ancient beliefs. But how does this all connect to our lives today? In a world that's increasingly fast-paced and disconnected, energy healing offers a way to reconnect with ourselves, others, and the universe around us. The ancient practices of healing, whether from Egypt, India, or other cultures, teach us that we are not isolated from the world. Everything is connected, and we are all part of a larger web of energy. This interconnectedness means that when we heal ourselves, we heal the world around us. Energy healing encourages us to take responsibility for our own health, not just through external remedies, but by tuning into the energy within and around us. At its core, energy healing invites us to slow down, listen to our bodies, and understand the deeper parts of ourselves. It encourages us to practice love, kindness, and compassion, which in turn helps us tap into the energy of healing. And just as Jesus taught, healing comes not only from the body, but from the mind and spirit as well. By fostering inner peace and aligning ourselves with the divine energy, we can begin to heal, not just our own bodies, but the world around us. Energy healing may not be the magic solution to all our problems, but it offers an alternative way of understanding health, one that includes the mind, body, and spirit in a holistic way. It's about more than just curing symptoms. True healing, as the ancients knew, is about restoring balance to the whole system. Whether we use meditation, yoga, Reiki, or other practices, energy healing offers a path toward that balance. So, as we continue to explore these ancient practices in light of modern science, we can start to see the growing evidence that energy healing is a powerful tool for self-discovery and transformation. It might not be the cure-all that some claim, but the increasing research and real-life success stories show that it's much more than just a placebo. As we move forward, it's important to keep an open mind and explore how energy healing might fit into our lives. With more scientific evidence supporting its effectiveness and an increasing interest in alternative health practices, we may be on the verge of a new era of healing, one where the mind, body, and spirit are all given the attention they deserve. Through energy healing, we have the potential to tap into a deep well of healing potential, not just for ourselves, but for the world.